This is part of an Ask Reddit thread where someone asked, what's your cursed item or place story? I'm not usually someone who believes in ghosts, bad luck, fae, and that sort of stuff, but one year I put up a... Oh, yeah.
The
brain is obviously fairies. I do not believe in the fairies. I do. I believe they have really big huge. And they have bat wings. And they fly through the sky where they're having sex with the ladies.
Mm-hmm. They do that in Rhapsodic. Just so you know.
Do they really? I need to read more. I'm like, I feel like 25%.
It's good, man.
And then I started reading. And then I started reading ACOTAR. Not reading, listening.
Yeah. No, Rhapsodic, man. I've been listening to it. I'm on the second book, and I eat that shit up.
Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Take a little bath.
Yeah.
Read a little Rhapsodic.
He's got wings with, like, little talons on the end of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got to, like, when she has her, spoiler alert, I guess, like her little, like,
in here. Maybe it will. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Her little, like, wolfy fiance, and he's like, I can't believe you're leaving. And
he tears apart her shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they, like, leave together because he's like, I'm taking you away. This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then she's like, your house is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So not
There's
very
so
far.
much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I was whisked away. Okay, yeah, so I'm not usually someone who believes in ghosts, bad luck, fate, and that sort of stuff. But one time a year, I put up a plastic Christmas tree. It looked good and fit nicely in the corner of the flat. My housemate and cat enjoyed it, so we decided to keep it up. In January, we took all the decorations off, and it looked a bit bare, so in February, we decorated it with Valentine stuff. Hearts, feather boas?
Bowers? I don't know.
Hearts, feather boas, some heart-shaped crap candy. The boiler broke in February too, and I thought nothing of it. March came along, and Easter stuff started to come into shops, so we took off the Valentine stuff and decked it out with a little yellow chick and some multicolored eggs. It looked great. We started to get a leak that destroyed the TV. April, we added more Easter stuff and slowly transitioned to more of a multicolored assortment of tacky crap we picked up at pawn shops. The ceiling collapsed, a window fell out, and a radiator burst, and the kitchen cupboard fell off the wall.
Oh my God!
Bam, bam, bam! The whole thing's falling apart. Put two and two together and really started to believe in the idea that having the Christmas tree up for too long is bad luck. We took down the tree and put it in the shed. The shed door got kicked in a few days later, and someone stole the tree. I wonder how they're doing now.
I imagine the tree, like, growing legs and breaking on the door and fucking running. It's like, I need to get to the next house. Mm-hmm.
I've got some hijinks to do.
I wonder how they came to the conclusion that it was the tree.
That could have been just a shitty apartment.
Yeah, or it could have just been like a string of bad luck. People have strings of bad luck all the time. You get like bam, 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 and then things get better.
Yeah. I feel like bad luck always happens in threes. And then...
Was this 3? Ceiling collapse, window fell out, radiator burst. No, this is 4.
They got... Yeah, so, you know, maybe the tree. Or maybe a shitty apartment.
Yeah, I think it's just a shitty apartment. I don't know where they live at. I was gonna say...
I feel like they're across the pond.
No, because they said... Because I thought that too, but they said housemates and not flatmates.
It looked good and fit nicely in the corner of the flat. Maybe they're Australians. What do Australians say?
Fucking fine, no. I'm not Australian.
I feel like Australians, this is me just making shit up. I feel like Australians would be like, oh yes, my flat, and then my housemate.
You think Australians...
It'd be a combination of American and British.
I was going to say, I feel like Australians are a combination of American and British people. Is that bad to say? Do we have any people listening from Australia?
Hey, all
140 of you.
I do feel like you guys are more fun than British people.
It's because they don't have anything else to do.
But also a little more British than Americans.
And they're also constantly, like, fighting those fucking spiders that are the size of your head.
Do you think, actually, maybe it's, like, British, American, Australian? Like, well, do they still have the Queen in Australia?
Well, the Queen's dead.
I guess the king. Long live the queen.
Yeah, long live the queen. Even though we don't like monarchies anyway.
A monarchy. Fuck that. But
it's better than a dictatorship.
in true American fashion, what did you think we would say? Like,
the thumbnail is just like us with chicken fried buckets in our hand and like
an eagle.
An eagle and trucker caps.
America.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, back to the story. So, okay, so whatever nationality aside, there's somewhere that doesn't have a good house, which can be literally anywhere in the world. I think it's a kind of American thing to put all the decorations. I'm gonna stop trying to guess the nationality. I have seen so many things on like TikTok and YouTube of people decorating their trees to keep them up all year.
Yeah.
So that's not an abnormal thing. Have you seen the person with a goose? Did you see that TikTok I sent you?
I did. So my sister wants one of those gooses.
Well, geese
She
is
wants
the plural,
it's plural.
but yeah.
She wants a goose.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, the little porch goose.
That you can decorate. Yeah. I think it'd be fun to have something that you decorate all year. I wouldn't leave a tree up all year because people kind of think it's weird, but...
No, I will say when
I leave my Christmas lights on my front porch all year long. Anyway.
I'm going to come up with like a little bump for every time I bring up Bettina. But when we lived together... She went and cut a Christmas tree, and she wanted to keep it up for so long. And I'm not a Christmas person at all.
Yeah.
So in the spirit of being a good roommate, I just let her leave it up. And she's like, what if we decorate it for different seasons? So I was like, what if we throw it away?
Was it a real tree?
It was a real tree, so it smelled nice. But the needles were getting everywhere at a certain point.
No, because they die.
Yeah.
So, and that's how a lot of house fires start in Christmas time. But I do understand because real trees are expensive.
Yeah.
We get a real tree every year, which is the first time I've ever... Never mind.
Now, I want to know.
I was going to say, like, it's the first relationship and house and stuff that I've ever, like, been able to get a Christmas tree.
That's so cute.
Isn't it cute? Yeah, it's like...
Yeah. No, I love that.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, no, that's nice. But yeah, I am historically a bit of a Scrooge. I did this year because I get seasonal depression. I was like, maybe, because I was talking to Tom about it, and he's like, yeah, in Nebraska, it fucking sucks. So everyone gets really into the winter holidays to get you through it. And I was like, maybe you're on to something. So this year I did put in a good old college try with my 3 feet tall Christmas tree and my 1 string of lights. And you know what? It was a nice ambiance.
Yeah. I loved our Christmas tree when we had it up.
Your Christmas tree was so cute, so that's fair.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. Enjoying the festivities, especially when it's dark at 4 p.m. is really important. That's why I like to have, like, Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yeah, because right up until spring, I'm like, I'm driving into traffic.
Yeah.
And then the sun's out, and I'm like...
Yeah, right? It's like, it's June right now, and we're like, oh, what do you do? Except from...
For a reason. Yeah, I've been, like, jogging outside.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like,
insane.
Would I have done this in the winter? No. Anyway.
Going back to the story that we were
What a wild ride of a story is what one commenter said. And I agree. That is a wild ride.
Is it, though? Is it wild?
It's, like, as wild as I would want to be.
I think that it's...
Your cabinet fell off the wall.
Yeah, but they jumped to conclusions that their Christmas tree was haunting their apartment.
Did it stop after?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I still imagine that Christmas tree, like, growing legs and kicking that shed door down and being like, I'm going to the next house.
Yeah. Okay, so someone did ask. They're like, wow, that's wild. Makes me wonder about my decision not to buy a Christmas tree this year. Did everything go back to normal once it was gone? It did really quickly. I'll admit it was partially because we had a pretty good landlady who sorted out our problems in a good time, but nothing else broke once the tree was out of our lives. I'll never leave a tree up too long again. I do think maybe those were all of your issues that your apartment had.
Yeah.
And then they got fixed.
I was going to say, it's like, it's all stuff that happened at your apartment, and, like, nobody got in a car accident. There was no
Right.
health accident. Like nobody got fired. There was no outside
Right.
problems aside from things inside the apartment. I think you just had a shitty apartment.
Like, was your roommate, like, sleepwalking and talking in tongues? Like, that would go.
Carving a pentagram into their chest.
Exactly. It's like, okay,
Crawling
maybe
backward.
we don't get those gummies before bed anymore.
Yeah. Maybe
Try a few
no more
things.
melatonin.
You get weird on melatonin. Maybe you stop that.
Oh my god,
I want that to be, like, a skit.
people getting weird on melatonin.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I used to take this over-the-counter sleeping med called Unisom.
I've heard of.
I got weird on Unisom. Not like crazy weird, but I'd be like sitting there like on the verge of sleep, about to pass out, and I'd be like, the purple elephants are hiding all the cocaine.
Oh my god. The hypnagogue.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you're
I'm
still like
riding it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm still awake, but I'm not
wild.
like I'm not aware of what's happening whatsoever.
In a more mild version, sleepy time extra tea makes me a little loopy.
That's fair.
I don't know what
hiding what I was drinking.
I don't know what they put in sleepy time extra, but it like every time I'm just like, oh. But I'll take melatonin and I'll be like, okay, I need to fall asleep in this exact window because if I miss it, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, no, melatonin is like very like here's your time. You have 5 minutes to fall asleep.
Go to sleep. It's like an avocado of like sleep medicine.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, sleepy time tea, I get weird and then I'm like,
If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
and make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?